When we talk about nakshatras, nakshatras are the Vayu Tattva, the air element. Ladies and gentlemen, what I personally believe is the nakshatra is the most important element out of the all five. I'll tell you why. You can easily survive without fire for some time. Okay, it is not necessarily that you should have fire all the time. Fire in the shastras is known as knowledge. Okay, purity. Agni is a pure tattva. So, Agni is knowledge. There are many people in this universe who do not have knowledge, but still they are surviving. They might be living a life like an animal, okay, but they are still surviving. Then the Jala Tattva. Many people around the world do not have emotions. They are emotionless, dry, practical people, but still they survive. They live. At times, many animals also do not have emotions, right? So they survive. You can survive without solid tattvas also, like a solid food. If you don't have solid food or a water for maybe for 2 days or 3 days, there are chances that you will survive. But what if you don't breathe? What if the next breath doesn't come? That is what nakshatra is. Imagine the air element, the Vayu Tattva. You can survive without these tattvas, but you cannot survive without the Vayu Tattva. Because Vayu Tattva decides your longevity. When someone dies, what is the first thing that comes to the mind? The first thing that comes to the mind, if you are close to the Jyotisha, is that वो किस नक्षत्र में मरा है, in which nakshatra this person has died. Because nakshatra decides whether this person has left his body in the Panchak nakshatras. Panchake तो नहीं लगी हुई थी. There are special nakshatras known as Panchak nakshatras. If someone dies in the Panchak nakshatras, then there is a special ceremony that is done. There is a special parikriya. There is a special procedure of the cremation. Otherwise, there are strong chances that there will be 5 deaths after that person is gone if the person dies in the Panchaka. You have to understand this thing. And there are special nakshatras. If the moon is transiting in the last 2 padas of Dhanishta, then 4 padas of Satabisha, 4 padas of Purva Bhadrapada, 4 padas of the Uttar Bhadrapada, and 4 padas of Revati are the Panchak nakshatras. So, your prana shakti is seen from the nakshatras, the Vayu inside you. So that means if nakshatra is the Vayu, your life should start from the Vayu. The first breath that you take, that is the point when the dasha has started. That is why the dasha is seen from the Janma nakshatra. Wherever the Chandra is present, in whichever nakshatra, the life, the dasha begins from there. That is another very important thing about the nakshatras. Now you are born, you've taken the first breath. We have seen your Janam nakshatra, the nakshatra in which moon was transiting. We have also seen the pada, in which pada you were born. For example, the padas are the 4 divisions of a nakshatra. There are 4 divisions of the day as well: morning, afternoon, evening, and night, midnight. So that is why we have 4 padas of the nakshatras. Similarly, we have 4 major directions: north, south, west, and east. We have 4 Vedas: Yajurved, Samved, Rigved, Atharvaved. So we've got 4 Vedas. Okay? So you have to understand, nakshatras gives you life. It gives you first breath. Why do you take a breath? First of all, you take breath because you have pending karmas left. Where are these pending karmas stored for you? I've been talking about sanchit karmas. I'm talking about prarabdha karmas. So do we have a place where they are stored? Like the clothes are stored in an almirah or in your wardrobe? You take out a cloth, wear it, and then you wear another cloth, you wash it, and then send it pressed and send it again in your wardrobe? Same is the karma. So karma are stored in small, small pockets in the sky, and those pockets are known as nakshatras. And these pockets are nothing but the combination of stars. In the night, when Muni Parashara was meditating, he was looking in the stars, and Vishnuji was blessing Muni Parashara, telling that your this karma is coming from that star. This karma is coming from that star. But where did Vishnu learn this knowledge from? He learned it from Shiva. Shiva gave it to Mahaparvati. Parvati gave it to everyone. So imagine the entire set of karmas are in the hands of the nakshatras. Now it is the duty of the moon to go and move in all these nakshatras every day, all 27 nakshatras, in 30 days, take out the karma and present it in front of you. How will he present? He will do an event in your life. You get a promotion in a particular nakshatra. We die, we live, we take birth in a particular nakshatra. The remaining elements are associate elements like Tithi, Vara. Okay, these are associated elements. But nakshatra is an extremely important element out of the all five. You've taken the birth, you've taken the first breath, your mother start calling you, your father start calling you, and they start calling you with the name. Nowadays, 90% of the parents have already decided the name of their child before even the child is born. हम इसका नाम ये रखेंगे. होता है ना? But that is actually wrong. The name has to be based on the nakshatra. Every nakshatra pada has a sound. Every nakshatra pada. That is a cosmic sound. And when you open Parashara Hora Shastra or Parashara software, in front of every nakshatra there is a sound written. And based on the pada you are born, you should have your name. If you have to do the Namkarana, how will you do the Namkarana? Suppose now this child is born on July 13, 1981, 0038 am, and he's born in the Anuradha Nakshatra and in the Anuradha Nakshatra Pada 2, right? So what is written in front of Anuradha Nakshatra Pada 2? Ni. So my mother named me Navneet. So this is the sound. So the name has to be based on the nakshatra. You see, what I'm trying to tell you here is that how important is the nakshatra from your birth to your death. Every time you sit in your puja, you do a havan, you do any parihara, you do any puja, the Pandit ji will ask you your gotra and the Janam nakshatra, especially in the South India, wherever you go. So that means that particular constellation up there, and the constellation is stars, is containing the entire set of your karma. That's the source point of your karma bhukti. That means you are burning your karmas by fetching those karmas from the nakshatras. But how will you, experience your past life karmas are seen from various other limbs of the Panchanga. Do you have energy or not? Do you have good energy? You have a conflicting energy? You have a hidden energy? You have an isolated energy? Depends upon the Vara, the Varesha. It is in the 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, Kendra or Trikona. And what kind of emotions you have towards your karmas? Are you sensitive? Are you not blessed? Are you born in 4th or the 14th tithi? Are you born in a tithi where the emotions are not very, very good? Or where you are born like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Purnima day. Purnima day is like Krishna. And what a day to take this Panchanga class. Today is Purnima. Sakshat Krishna. All the 16 Nitya Devis are outside and they're blessing each one of you here. You see, you have to understand certain concepts.